focus on Olectra Greentech for now. A good quarter for Olectra Greentech, steady quarter in fact, driven by strong revenue growth and healthy traction across its key businesses. Margins, however, softened slightly as employee costs rose. Mahesh Babu with us, MD of Olectra Greentech, speaking first on NDTV Profit. Thank you so much, sir, for your time and your patience. Great to have you with us here on NDTV. Let me start by getting your sense of the quarter and the impact on margins. Do you think this is a one-time employee cost which will not persist next quarter? What is the outlook there?
I think firstly, this quarter has been a very good quarter for us. We have been improved the delivery substantially. It is the best quarter. Even if you look at the half, we have done the best half. I'm very proud to say that we have done about 1,000 crore plus in the first half. Regarding the revenue, I think revenue has gone up by 25%. We are growing profitably. If you look at our PAT is about 5% better. So there are a lot of product mix we have to look at. There are multiple products we have. So the margins will vary slightly depending upon the product mix which we are delivering. Sometimes coaches, this times we have delivered around 25 tippers, which is very important for us to enter the market. So by and large, I would say a very good improvement in the quarter in terms of revenue, the best ever revenue. In terms of first half, we have done the best ever first half. I think overall, I think we are back on track, and then we continue to hold this momentum for the next 2 quarters of this year.
Mm-hmm. And what would, Mr. Babu, good morning, Neeraj here. What would holding that momentum imply for what you end up with for the year at large, relative to what you would have penciled in at the start of the year? Do those numbers match part one, or do they become better? And is this whole liquidity provided by the Reserve Bank plus GST cut, etc., auguring well for a B2B business like yours as well?
See, regarding the GST cut, we don't have a substantial improvement because the EVs are already at 5% GST, so there is no much improvement in it.
B2B,
yeah. So plus our order books are already very well defined, and we are delivering those as per the order book.
Okay.
I think if we do the Q2 performance for next two quarters and then improve on it, I think that's what we are looking at, which we have very high visibility. We'll be able to deliver higher numbers in the next 2 quarters when compared to the past one, and bettering what we have delivered this quarter. So our facility is now up and running. The capacity, the new plant is up and running, and hence we'll be able to meet up the commitment for the next 2 quarters.
Mr. Babu, Alex here, good morning to you. And congratulations on the new plant getting on stream. We spoke about this the last time you came to speak to us. But I want to ask you a slightly different question. If you were to rate the company on execution out of a total ranking of 10 last year, and you compare it with what you've seen in the second quarter, what would it be? And what is the target? Obviously, it cannot be 10 immediately, but where would you want to take it?
See, last year, if you look at it, we were about 1,900 vehicle delivery last year. I think we will cross that definitely this year. The first quarter of this year, we had a very slow pickup, but this quarter, Q2 has been very good. We have delivered about 375 buses, which led to a 25% increase in revenue. Our profitability is reasonably growing. And I'm pretty happy that this quarter we are able to deliver what was our target. And if we continue to retain this quarter delivery and improve on 5-10%, which we are planning to do, I think we'll be able to hit a good number, which is much higher growth than last year we are looking at.
Babu, just want to talk a bit about the delivery timeline because there was a concern with the Maharashtra government. That issue then, I believe, got sorted out. But if you can just highlight what the issue there was in terms of delivery, and are those core reasons now fixed? What had happened there?
So basically, when you have a 5,000 order for Maharashtra, it's delivered over 2.5 years' time. And bus production alone is not an impact which will deliver the delivery, I think, define the delivery. The most important thing is availability of depot, availability of power supply in the depot. I think it's a coordinated effort between industry, STUs and the governments, on which we have been working. I don't think we have any issue in terms of delivery. We got up to 2027 to deliver those products, and every month we are delivering as per. The misunderstanding has been resolved, and I don't think we have any other concerns in Maharashtra now.
With other states also, what are the number of states that you are now with? Because this is the big push coming from policy as well, which is the biggest tailwind for a company like yours.
So recently we delivered about 25 vehicles in Puducherry. We continue to deliver in Maharashtra. We have to deliver in Himachal. We are delivering in Goa. We have about close to 35 to 40 cities we are operating in. We have one of the highest park of electric vehicles in the country. We have about 3,000 plus vehicles, electric vehicles on the road, and we have about close to 100 plus trucks running on the road. So the target is to deliver about close to 2,000 vehicles this year. So that's what we are working on. There are some challenges in the depot readiness, power availability at the respective depots. We don't want to make the vehicles and hold the capital waiting for deployment, which is very high capex intensive for us. So we are planning very well our production to suit the requirement at the depots, and I'm pretty happy this quarter has been very good. And next 2 quarters, we believe that we will improve upon this quarter.
Mr. Babu, just one question. Now, your order book is strong. There is an expansion. There is a rise in debt because of FY26 capex as well. Is there any risk to timely execution by Olectra over the next 12 months? That is one thing that is coming up in a couple of notes about the execution lags. Can that happen, or will you be spot on?
See, if you look at the deliveries last year, we were #1 in terms of e-bus deliveries. While people compare the order book size versus the deliveries, I think there is a gap. But always the order book is for 2 to 3 years of timeline. So we are #1 last year in terms of e-bus deliveries. If you look at the first half, we are almost #1. We are #2, and this month we crossed to become the #1 in terms of e-bus deliveries. So we are, in fact, delivering in line or leading the market in terms of delivery. I think that is more critical than comparing what number of orders we have and what we are delivering, because the market can absorb only that much because of the infrastructure ecosystem which we have to develop for EVs. Production alone is not a only factor which defines the deliveries. It's the readiness at the front end, which is very, very critical for us, which our partners like state transport undertaking, and we work closely with state governments and others. So I would say that, yes, there are opportunities to work very closely and improve, and we will lead this market in e-bus segment for the next half as well.
All right, Mr. Babu, thanks so much for taking the time. Wish you all the best for the rest of the financial year.